Okay, I don't hear myself in the mic on the earphones.
Maybe you should plug it in.
Oh,
Yeah,
again? Damn it!
I heard it.
That's not mine though. What's that?
Yeah, that's. Thank you, my love.
Damn it, I got it.
I'll just do the introduction. Welcome to Strange Nights. This is Steve Pena. Ola, my brother, who's always earphone challenged every show. Something always happens, and he loses either a body part or an earphone part. So it's very hazardous. It's contact sport back here, folks. And then I have to my left, introduce yourself, sir, to the our YouTube audience.
Now I can hear you. All right, bring that music down. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this
All
is
right.
Sneaky Neek on the mic.
Sneaky what?
Sneaky
Sneaky
Neek.
Neek.
Sneaky
Sneaky
Neek.
Neek.
Snaky Neek or Sneaky Neek?
My name is Dominic, but they used to call me Dominico, and it became Nico.
I love that.
And then,
Pretty cool,
and then when it comes to the ladies, it's Sneaky Neek because we're sneaking up on you.
And who knows what's there either, too. Who knows?
Hey, lots of stuff, but I also go by the name Batman, so I am the Dark Knight. Biracial, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, you got this. When we were, I gotta tell you, Batman, when we were introducing ourselves to the Eddie's Facebook Live group, you got this Forrest Whitaker thing going on. Have you ever been told that?
It's
He's
not
got a Forrest Whitaker demeanor about him.
It's not a Forrest Whitaker type. It's an amazing compliment actually. So again, real quick, I won't spin off.
Whatever, man.
I don't matter.
You do whatever you want.
So I'm actually biracial. So my mother's black, my mother's Cherokee. My dad is
Cool.
Puerto Rican and Hispanic.
Wow.
So really, when I was a child, I had speech problems. I sucked on my pacifier way too long.
We have a sister that did that.
So it sounded like Mushmouth, Fat Albert back in the day. I'm not too young.
No kidding. That's fascinating.
So
Cool.
you know, my words were not were not sticking together. So I had a father who was, you know, a man of color, and you're a young man of color. You know, he said, "Hey, man, you got to be able to connect with that other side of culture,
Nice.
and you got to be
Cool.
able to learn that language,
Mhm.
and you got to show that respect. You might be educated, but if you can't talk that language, then you're shit out of luck, man. So
You got to connect.
you got to really connect. So when I was a kid, he made me read a lot. I actually watch a lot of JFK, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X tapes, Huey P. Newton. So I watch a lot of activists. Muhammad Ali was a big factor.
Cool.
My sister's 12 years older. She made me read a lot of poems. Maya Angelou.
Nice.
Nelson Mandela.
Give me some Maya any day, baby.
I mean, of course, a phenomenal woman is
Mhm.
all day.
Mhm.
I think if I had any good numbers with ladies, it has to do with Maya.
Amen.
So, but the Forrest Whitaker thing, I get more of.
And I just met you, but that's a vibe. It's good. What else do you get?
Well, actually, at work they call me Obama.
You know, you kind of do have a little bit of a structure.
That's cool.
The nose and the mouth. Yeah, you do have a little bit of that structure. Yeah.
So you want to hear a funny?
Good call. I didn't see that.
So
Yeah.
you want to hear a funny thing about?
Yeah,
the-
I didn't see it either.
you want to hear?
I can't see anything with these glasses. Go ahead.
So you want to hear a funny thing about it?
Yeah.
It is so first when people meet me,
Mhm.
they don't know, is this guy white? Is this guy black? What is he?
Is he Mexican? Is he Hawaiian?
Yeah. So people
Yeah,
people will constantly meet me at work and like go to pharmacy and say, is this guy an actor? And they're like, what the hell? What is he? And I'm like, and they started calling me Obama because you couldn't tell my ethnicity.
Ethnicity.
You couldn't.
Ethnicity.
That's funny though. That's great.
You couldn't tell what the hell I was. So that was the nickname at work.
And it was kind of fun to play into that, right?
And
You got a blast at that, didn't
I
you?
love it because, and again, my voice kind of, you know, if I wasn't going to do podcasts or any type of radio, I was going to do something with media. Movies I love because I'm very theatrical and I can mimic different voices. But
Cool.
again, a lot of it has to do with speech. So you're saying to Forrest Whitaker, I can.
So you had to really practice speech. So
Oh,
you probably have better speech.
Oh, yes.
You probably have better vocal patterns than the normal person just because you had to. You had to overcome something.
I want everyone to say a shout out to Brenna. Hello,
Brenna,
Brenna.
Brenna.
Of course, you're saying, I can't believe you guys aren't on there without your mask.
So,
okay, we've all cleaned up.
There's a mask around the building.
There's a mask around. We have masks.
Yes.
And we're clean.
And there's a mask on my underwear.
There's a mask in my underwear.
Okay.
And did you hear about that lady who she didn't have her mask, so she took her underwear off and put it on her head? Did you see that?
No, but
Dude,
I love her.
I
love her already.
You want to hear some funny fucking stories?
Yeah. Watch your lane. Watch your lane.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry, guys.
Watch
That's
your
all right,
line.
baby.
We
So
say that every
sorry.
now and then, but we
Yeah,
want to keep,
we always
keep it
forget.
clean. Keep it clean.
So sorry, guys. We gotta keep professional. I do apologize, but some hell of a funny story. So again, working when COVID first hit,
Yeah.
we had people coming into the store. They didn't have face masks. Crisis.
Yeah.
A little difficult at first.
Yeah.
People were doing anything, everything just to try to cover their face.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bandana, usual
shirt.
thing.
I'm
Sure.
a bandana boy
towel,
myself.
Understandable. This person literally, you got the carton of the strawberries, the plastic carton.
The what?
The plastic carton, the plastic.
Oh, yeah.
It's the bottom piece.
She put it on their face.
Kind of like from the mouse. Remember the mousetrap game? It was
Yeah.
just like
Yeah,
that. It was
yeah.
just like that. The mousetrap game.
So
They caught the
did she have
mouse.
it strapped on, or she just put it on her face?
Just put it on her face.
Wow.
Just like
And
that.
where were the strawberries?
Apparently they got
She
funny.
probably threw them in the corner. Where were the strawberries?
It's like that. It's like that. What is it that?
So are
that
you
when those guys? When those
are
guys.
you with the Plastic Ono band
I
or
think,
what?
it was a video that made up, or maybe it was real, where they put some nets over the face. It was in a movie, and the guy put the net over his face, but it was this big netting. You could see,
It was
you
what?
could see his eyes. You got to put something over your face to hide your face. We're gonna rob a bank,
I saw
yeah.
and
that.
he put that big netting with the squares are like that big.
I saw that and I could not stop damn laughing.
You
my
know what I'm
ass
talking
off.
about? It was hilarious.
It was just
It
hilarious,
was
man.
hilarious. Yeah.
But yeah, you see the most
So-
bizarre, craziest things at work.
So was there any other produce used that week at all?
Well, for different things, but that's another podcast.
My
Well,
God.
that's the thing with like a
There was the vegetable department, but we'll talk about that later.
well, just God, if
Oh.
if I can spill out some of the things,
Uh-huh.
but since it
Wait,
is-
wait. Everyone said hello to
Who?
Erica Perez Lopez.
Erica Perez or Erica Lopez?
Erica Perez Lopez.
Wow, Erica Perez.
And Amy
Perez Lopez.
I cannot see
Oh
her
no,
name.
that's Newt. No, that's a
oh,
Newt.
Oh, and no, that's
Anoop.
a Newt.
Anoop in India. He's in India.
From India. Hello, Anoop. Hello.
You coming back?
Where are you going? Restroom? Oh, you're getting on your phone. Okay.
Anoop.
Okay.
We also have
What's up,
for
Nikki?
you YouTube folks and radio folks. We also have a live feed on
Facebook.
Facebook Live, and I have one of my actors, Anoop Venkatasubu. He's from India, and
What's
he
his
had
last
this. I'm the only one in America that can pronounce his name.
name? No kidding.
And he went back to India, and it broke my heart. I'm so sad. Thank you, Miss Roxy.
Thank
We
you,
are
Miss
here at
Roxy.
Southtown 101,
no
folks.
jalapenos.
They have food outside. They have all kinds of stuff. I only ordered chips and queso.
Oh.
And the food here is still rocking. Southtown 101. It's all outside stuff. They have the bar open, but you got to eat everything outside.
That's right.
drink
That's
outside.
right. That's right.
Folks, get your butts out to Southtown 101. We had to plug that in because they're doing a great job. Roxy's. It was so great just to see cars in the parking lot here,
No kidding.
and
man.
just to see people sitting around having a good time or relaxing a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's really wonderful.
Say hello to Ronnie. Hello,
Hi,
Ronnie.
Ronnie Pena. Woo.
These are people that are checking in. And
Didn't
stuff
she
like that.
get a job at the state pen?
No. She works for the state. Texas. She works for.
Oh, it's a
Tech-
Penn State.
No.
Just kidding. I took Louis' joke from last week.
You took whose joke?
Yeah, that was Louis' joke. Are you sure it wasn't the state pen?
We had a couple of comedians on here last week. Besides us,
They were terrific.
and they were terrific.
Yeah.
We're gonna have them like on once a month. Man. I'll tell you.
Oh man,
we gotta get them back. We gotta
Speaking of comedians, y'all heard about Joe Rogan coming down to Texas?
No,
Oh, is
where's
he?
he? Where's he coming? Where's he
Yeah,
coming?
but you know what? But he got he got like $180 million contract to do what we're
No,
doing, right?
I think it was way more.
Well, yeah, to do what we're
Spotify.
doing, and all of a
Spotify.
sudden he's talking about UFOs and stuff. And he's trying. like all this stuff is brand new. That's old stuff. Everything you're talking about is old stuff.
I'm so much better looking than Joe.
Oh, I couldn't believe it. Who was it? Some company wouldn't. I mean, like millions of dollars. And so where's he coming? Where's he going? To San Antonio?
When I worked in Los Feliz,
well,
I knew one of his old girlfriends.
Well,
when I
look,
worked in Los Feliz.
if
in
you
LA.
ask me, I want to. He's going to get somewhere. Obviously, where it has a lot of land.
Yeah.
So where I'm thinking, he mentioned San Antonio on one of the podcasts.
I heard about this. I heard about this.
But he was talking about that. A couple of the comedians they came down. I don't know if it's Norm Macdonald was just here. I think the 27th.
Love me
Norm
some
Macdonald?
Norm. Love me
Norm
some
Macdonald's
Norm.
here?
Yeah, 27th to 30th.
I waited
at the
on
comedy
Norm.
club out there on the 410.
Yeah, I believe so. I was kind of sad about that one. I'm a
I love Norm.
big Norm fan.
When I lived in LA for 20 years, I waited on a couple times. We had a couple.
Are they doing
conversations,
shows
yeah.
over there? Are they doing shows?
They're
He is
still
a-
doing.
he is a
they're-
cool
they're
guy,
still
man.
doing shows.
He's a
in
real dude.
Texas.
I haven't heard any. But I mean, at that comedy club there.
Yeah, they still are.
Wow.
And Joe has already did a couple of shows since COVID.
Really?
Just he's kind of like keeping it minimum.
You know-
but the problem again with LA, it's just way too overpopulated, getting way too
Yeah.
crazy. He's gonna save money on taxes. Also, too, he's gonna be able to buy good property down here in Texas.
So he's moving
know what?
to San Antonio.
what
Joe Rogan?
They didn't say San Antonio, but if you look, at
He'll
the
be around, he'll be in this area.
if you look at the market,
He'll be close enough to Austin for the liberal part of it.
I'm telling you.
But he wants to be a part of it. He belongs out here.
Again,
man.
I live down.
I think Joe Rogan belongs out here. I really do.
I live downtown. I don't live. Too,
I love Joe Rogan.
I don't
I love
live.
downtown.
I don't live too far from our
Want some
area.
cheese?
I'm good, brother. I don't live too far from our area where I'm at. I grew up in Dallas. I grew up in the Denver Heights right here by the Denver Heights by the Alamo Dome. So I know this area, and for what I've seen ever since the tower back in 2011, and they started expanding with Hemisphere Park. A lot of it had to do with a lot of European, French construction workers actually came down.
French?
to-
I remember that. I remember when
For what?
I was going on. I knew that when I was in LA.
well, look,
French construction workers?
they actually
Well, they had a lot of contracts.
Well, look, there's two different contracts, if I'm not mistaken. I want to make sure I'm staying fact, not just
Mhm.
blowing smoke.
I never heard that.
So look, when the Hyatt,
What did they build?
so listen, when the Hyatt was
Huh?
built, the Hyatt was
Well,
built.
the Hyatt.
The Hyatt was French construction workers.
They didn't use Mexicans?
Yeah, I mean, they probably had Mexicans do the work.
Oh, I'm
but-
sure they did. I'm sure they did.
And look,
I didn't know that.
And
Sure
look,
they did, yeah.
and look, this is a legal matter. I don't want to state too much on it, but my father was an entrepreneur,
Uh-huh.
and he actually they hired some of his trucks, to do some of the lifting and all that.
Mhm.
Actually, he passed away in 08,
All
and
right.
we had still were our case was still ongoing. And so
Really?
the settlement was finally settled.
Oh, that's good.
But I'm just telling you that's how low ball these people did us for years. But again,
Yeah,
the French
yeah.
were the ones that were working on the Hyatt.
Sounds familiar.
And then in
it really does. I remember when all that was going down.
and in 2011, what happened was the tower was working with people that were the same people that put the roller coaster on top of the tower in Vegas.
In Vegas.
So
Okay.
they wanted to do the same thing, and they wanted to reamp and redo everything with Hemisphere. Now look, all these years later, it's 9 years.
So I used to
later.
do construction work. I think I remember some of these. I remember some of this going down.
Well, look at how the Hyatt and how
That's really
Hemisphere
fascinating, actually. That's
has
interesting.
completely changed. Southtown is completely
Ah.
different.
Yeah, I like
You know what? I want
Broadway.
not to cut you off, but I need to get back to Norm Macdonald just for one
Oh,
second.
I do. We talk
Because I gotta tell you, I waited on him a few times.
You did?
He's a nice. Oh
Where,
yeah,
in LA?
oh yeah, I met him. He's the nicest dude. Him and who's the other guy? Corolla, Adam Carolla. And
I like Adam
because
Carolla.
they used to hang out together.
They're
So,
crazy.
maybe they
Crazy,
still do.
crazy, yeah.
But I want to do an impression of Norm Macdonald right now.
Okay.
And just his face.
Well, just his face.
Because I gotta tell you, Norm Macdonald always looks like he has to pee.
Oh, dude.
Because this is his look. He's always
He
got
does.
that. He's always
He
got
does.
that look like.
He does
He's
what?
always got
What?
that look like.
He's always,
It's like-
he's always like,
Like,
No,
watch
it's like-
my eyes. Watch
no,
my eyes.
yeah, right.
Look my eyes. Like,
yeah, like
Yeah.
he's real. He's got it.
yeah, that's right.
He's very satisfied.
Yeah.
He just had a good urination.
Yeah.
He goes,
Tonight I brought the tube.
Look, so you
"Mm,
want
that
to
was
hear?
Yeah,
good."
yeah.
So look,
Yeah, that's Norm Macdonald.
so
good.
look, you want to
Yeah.
hear some funny
Looks
shit?
like he always wants to pee, man.
Whoa,
You-
whoa, whoa, excuse me. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead. Aaron. Everyone said hello to Aaron. Hello, Aaron. Okay, what happened?
Good boy, Aaron.
What happened?
So, well, my Norm Macdonald story
Oh.
again. Norm, literally, when it comes to comics,
Yeah.
I'm a big comic fanatic. I go way back. I go back to Don Rickles,
Nice.
Oh yeah, we know all of them. All the old ones.
Mitch Hedberg.
Yeah, we grew up with them.
What's my man who fucking? I'm sorry again, guys. Who yell like crazy?
Sam Kinison?
Sam Kinison.
Oh my God, nobody does it better than that man.
I agree with that.
So the thing with Norm,
Nobody screams like Sam.
Oh, Sam, that was a man right there.
Right?
So the thing with Norm is Norm has a way of telling a joke and being so bold about his joke. He does not care if you don't get it or if you don't think it's funny.
Well, he never comments on his own humor. Is what it is.
No,
That's-
and he does
That's what
not.
you're
And
saying,
I
yeah.
respect his genius.
Yeah, he doesn't comment on it.
And not only that,
And he's like that in real life.
But
He just talks. He talks that same way in real life. I
and
swear to
not
God, he
only
does.
that, he would hold that joke just to get that one laugh or just to get that one person.
Yeah, he will. Oh, that's a pause. That's a pause where it looks like he has to pee.
Yeah, no.
He'll tell a joke and then go.
It looks what he has to be. That's a good one.
I
Stevie.
like
that.
If you ever see him when he
Right.
cuts on David Spade, because he always says David Spade, he's a big gay. Like, you know, the way he does his comedy. It's sad.
Yeah,
though.
I love him. He's great.
It's sad though with comedy nowadays because it's almost like comics.
Oh, there's still a lot of good ones out there.
Well,
There's
no,
still a lot of good ones out there.
there's hell of a lot of good ones.
They don't go to colleges anymore.
Well, no.
I'm sure they do.
No, they don't.
Well,
Oh,
no.
you gotta be kidding
No,
me.
they
Well,
don't.
no,
They don't go to
lucrative
colleges
for them,
anymore.
man.
no,
No,
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
no.
No,
No, I think you're wrong.
no.
Look it up, Ed.
No, look,
They're not going to colleges anymore
No,
because
look.
they're afraid of the cancel culture, man.
the negative.
The what?
The cancel culture.
The,
We're gonna cancel you because you said one bad thing about a black person. So
the
yeah.
negative critics are the ones that are.
They don't go to
making-
colleges anymore.
The negative critics are the ones that do go to college that are. I mean college that are too sensitive to a lot of stuff that some of these comedians say. You can't say.
Yeah. You can't say anything.
You can't say nothing.
Can't even talk. I can't believe we're
You-
even
you-
doing a podcast.
You know,
It's incredible.
No, yeah, hell
Yeah,
We're in an
yeah,
under-
'cause
we're in-
we
right
can
now
say-
we're in an underground bunker.
We are pretty much.
Okay, but it is
You know.
Southtown 101. Y'all should come.
Incoming.
Guys, tell me what can I do to follow this and repost this?
By
on
the
that?
way, you got a great voice, and I really hope we can help you do your podcast, whatever you need
Oh, yeah,
from us,
we got
man.
one.
Guys,
I'm an acting coach, a professional teacher. I do a lot of stuff, so
Yeah.
I hope we stay acquainted. I really do.
guys.
I think you're terrific.
Well, look again. Like I said, we'll exchange social media, everything right
Mhm.
after this, because I just have Chief's number. But acting wise, again, I would like to do that.
Dude, I'm the best, man.
Let's keep doing.
I want to teach you.
like I
if
said,
you want to be an actor,
like-
I'm your guy, bro.
ladies
Trust me.
ladies and gentlemen, if these two guys want to
there we go.
continue to invite me on to keep rocking the mic with y'all, I would love to keep doing it.
Y'all call us and tell us. Oh wait, we don't do that.
So
we don't,
again,
but you can call us
Oh,
online.
you're always invited, bro. We try to invite anybody on the show.
thank you so much.
Anybody that has a good heart, comes from love, comes from a good place, they're part of the show.
You
You know what I'm
know,
saying?
we did hire one guy one time. We didn't
Yeah,
hire
we did.
him.
We
auditioned
yeah,
him.
one guy. He was
And every
all right.
other word was, and every
he
other word
was-
was,
he
you
was
know,
so
no,
right?
you
Oh,
got
man.
you got it.
He
I mean,
was so mean. We had to kick him off the set.
We did.
Look,
After one show,
We
it
kicked him
said,
off the island.
you were off the
Island.
island, bud. That's it. You're not coming back.
Look,
all
I
right?
think it was Felipe Esparza that did a podcast with somebody.
I think that sounds familiar. Why does that name sound familiar?
Felipe Esparza is a funny comedian. He actually helped he came up with Fluffy Gabriel Iglesias. He actually put Gabriel Iglesias on the map.
Who?
uh,
Gabriel Iglesias?
Gabriel
Was
One
he-
of the
was he-
Iglesias?
Oh, was he a producer or what?
Well, Fluffy.
Fluffy, you know.
I don't even know who that is.
He's
But-
big in Texas, San Antonio.
But
LA.
but I mean, but
If I saw him, I might
Felipe
know. Okay.
Esparza is a big, funny Hispanic comedian.
where's he from? Where's he from?
He's actually from Borough Heights, East LA.
Boyle Heights. I know exactly where that is.
So and then I think Fluffy's also from Cali, probably East LA. As
Yeah,
I
well.
love that
Yeah.
name though. Fluffy.
He's been here a bunch
That's
of
a
times.
great name, actually.
So
Fluffy.
but yeah, man, no, I love comedy. Like I said, you speaking about being an acting coach,
Mhm.
very, very theatrical.
Eddie was the original actor. Him and my other brother Morris.
So guys, I see these lightsabers. Let's get into this. 'Cause
Oh
I'm
yeah,
big-
you know we got
I'm
you
a
know
big-
so
Well,
we got
that's part of the show.
we
man,
got
because-
space guns.
Yeah, space guns. Here, this is your. Wait. we have names. My name is Johnny Alien. Johnny Alien.
Johnny Alien.
Johnny Alien.
I love you so.
Oh, I love you so. And his
We're gonna say things you don't want to
and
know.
Stevie, what's your space name?
They call me Al Ian.
So now, sir,
Get it? Al Ian.
Al
Alien.
Ian. His name is Al Ian. My name is Johnny Alien. And what is your space name, sir?
Can I call you Al?
I love that Paul Simon song.
All right, sir.
No, but you should give yourself a space name.
We need a space name for you, sir.
Come up with anything you want. Don't matter.
So of course it can't be Batman related because it's Dark Knight Batman. Can be Alien.
How about Dark Matter?
Shoot.
That's good, huh? That's good,
I
huh?
like that one.
That's pretty
How about
good.
Dark
What's your
Matter.
name?
I'm a comic book
Dark
buff,
Matter.
so hold on. So it's got to be a space name.
Let's say
Whatever you
something.
want, man. Whatever you want. Just be
I
creative.
like Dark Matter, though.
Yeah, that's good. Dark Matter's good.
Dark Matter.
Dark Matter.
Is
Dark
it still-
Matter matters.
We still can't. Dark Matter matters.
You know,
We
guys,
still can't find it.
guys, I'm sorry. I'm about to kill it.
What?
Mando,
A Mando or
No,
Mando?
Mando.
Mando.
I'll take
Mando.
it. I'll take it.
aka
You
Mando.
know what that is?
I know it sounds a little
that's-
fruity to
No,
me,
no,
man.
you know
I
what
don't
that
know,
is?
man.
That's very
Mando.
that's very
You,
Gardens
you know
of the
why I'm saying that? Because I almost bought a mango beer on the
No,
way over here.
Mando. That's very
Mando.
That's very Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, over here we now have
That's very Guardians of the
Mando.
Galaxy.
Mando. And over here, we want to stress to you, Mr. Mando, that we have all the various planets back here. We've got the planets on, right? The
We got
planets around?
planets behind us now.
We have planets. We got the planets behind us
And
Oh, yeah.
stars.
and stars, all kinds of stars. Over here, we have Venus. Over
I was
here.
born right there. Oh my God! I just blew up my planet.
Oh, he just blew up his planet. And over
Okay,
here
actually, I was born over
was the
there.
moon. And of course, we'll never forget our favorite planet is Uranus.
It's not my favorite planet. It's his favorite planet.
That's my favorite.
I've been meaning to talk to him about that.
I've been talking about it. Oh, we do have a planet background, right? What's his name?
Hey, Victor.
Vic.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't have it.
Yeah, he does us a green screen and so
Put
he gives us
put-
stars
Put the stars. Put the stars on.
because we think we're famous.
You got the stars on there? Okay, now he does. All right.
All right, so I just blew up my planet.
He blew up his planet, and we found.
What am I doing? What?
The YouTube
What was that?
the channel, and then
You got to go to Strange Nights. I don't know how it works, man.
No, just go to
Honestly.
YouTube. Go to Pub Sports Radio.
Pub Sports Radio, and then
Pub Sports
yeah.
Radio,
Pub
and then
Sports
and then look for Strange Nights with the K.
Yes. Okay, now I'm gonna do my joke from last time. Now I live right there. Oh, I just blew up my planet.
He just blew his planet. Okay. And over here is Venus,
You know what that reminds
Mars,
me of?
and Uranus.
Hey,
Okay.
hey,
what?
do you remember that one Star Trek? This one.
Which one? Which
the-
one?
The one.
I've been seeing so many of them. What?
Well, this
what?
was one from years and years and years
Honestly,
ago.
what? Go ahead.
What are you doing? Are you schizophrenic, man?
No,
are
go
you
ahead.
okay, man?
No, I'm
Are
listening
all
to you.
right?
You had a
You
joke.
had 3 conversations going. What?
So what? Who's listening? Go ahead.
No, it's very eerie. It's just started out. I'll just tell you briefly what the story is because the what's behind the story is really, I think, awesome. They're all of a sudden they see this planet way out in some other galaxy far away,
Yeah.
and in the planet, it's a dead planet.
Go ahead.
So it's a dead planet.
Yeah.
And on the dead planet, they see this tiny green square. Some of those you've seen. This.
yeah. It's glowing, right?
Well, no. I mean, the green square, you could see it on a dead planet, but it's a tiny green square in this giant planet.
Go to YouTube.
So they said, well, we got to go check out what this is.
Was it a square? Like
what's
a
that
cube?
live on IG or
No.
YouTube?
Oh no, that's
God,
what,
you're so hard to tell a story to.
Go ahead.
It was the planet. They were looking at the planet from far away, and there was a tiny green patch of green on the planet because there was a dead planet. You're not even listening to me.
I'm listening.
No, you're not.
It's a
You're not
tiny
even
planet.
listening. You got to listen to the details.
Okay,
man.
go
This
ahead.
is important.
I'm trying to help him. So go ahead.
Okay, help him first, man.
What's
In the meantime, I'll talk to the Facebook people.
Go ahead.
Hey, how y'all doing? hey, Nanu.
Well, we can get back into space. I said we get back into space, man.
Well, I'm trying, but
What did everybody think about that new song?
I got the WHO over here doing something. I don't know what the hell's going on here.
Hey, are we able to play music or we can't play music?
No, we can sing though. Oh, la, la, la,
There you are,
la.
man.
Oh, la, la, la,
There you
la.
That's it.
So, yeah, but don't put the sound on because then all of a sudden we get all kinds of weird sounds.
No, I just got him on there live. He says, "Are we able to play music?" And he says, "Yeah, we're playing music." So what happened?
He's
with
playing music? Oh, wow.
This, so what happened with this green?
It's
cube?
just an interesting story. So look, just
Okay, wait.
just try to envision what I'm
Okay,
saying.
was this the one where it was a green spinning Cube.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
That was a good one, by the way. I know that which one you're talking about.
Oh man, I've seen 3 or 4.
No, that was
I've never
a good,
seen
the
before.
one you're
Go ahead.
talking about. There was actually a good one.
All right, go ahead.
No, it's real quick. It was a planet, and they're out doing their reconnaissance throughout the universe, or whatever. And on the planet was a little tiny green square,
Yeah.
and they're going, wait, this is a dead planet. Everything else was brown.
Yeah.
So how can there be a dead planet? So they go to that green square and they find this lush, like, I don't know.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Remember which one that was?
Yeah.
And it was like, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 or 800 acres of land.
No.
And it was this old guy and his wife.
Yeah, it was just 1 acre of land. And it was just a beautiful
Was it
house.
just 1 acre? Well,
1
whatever
acre,
it was, yeah.
But it was a beautiful house.
Uh-huh.
And everything else was destroyed. But this is the only, and they had a beautiful, of course, there's always a beautiful woman.
Do you remember what it was about, though? It was really good.
It was about that these people were the only inhabitants of this desolate planet. And there's an old man with a good-looking space chick, because who's going to get her.
Okay, you know what? That's not it at all.
No, yes, it is.
No, this is what happened.
What?
You might be thinking of another one. Sorry.
There's always a space chick involved.
No.
Where Captain Kirk's going to get laid.
This was his own. This is
That's
what
the
happened.
old school
I will
ones.
tell you exactly what happened.
What?
This was old. This guy was a god.
He thought it was a god.
No, he was an actual god.
But there was a good-looking
You're
woman.
not listening.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
All right.
He was a god.
Oh, yeah.
Now, what happened was
Yeah.
he'd fallen in love with this human woman, and you're not supposed to do that as a god. And then
Bull crap, man, all the time.
would you please listen?
Okay, go
Oh
ahead.
my God, it's like
All right,
talking
go
to
ahead.
a
I'm
2-year-old.
I'm doing the question.
Oh my
Go ahead.
God!
Go ahead.
You
Go ahead.
made me see you.
What?
Now, you know this earphone thing. It's rubbing off on me now.
Go ahead.
Wait. God dang it.
Okay, so
Jesus Christ.
the guy is a god, and he's not supposed to fall in love with some beautiful woman chick from outer space.
I can't believe you got that much of it. Now wait, are you ready to pay out?
Did you want to order food?
I wanted I'm sorry, Marty. I wanted those jalapeno poppers. No, the jalapeno bacon wrap. An order of that, and an order of hot spice. No, not hot spice, but like lemon chicken wings.
Lemon pepper wings?
Yeah, to go.
Okay.
To go.
Ranch?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And just one more of those.
And then and I'll take a beer.
Another beer?
You got your money on you, man?
Oh,
Well, I owe
yeah.
you money anyway. Yeah, just go ahead and put it on my tab.
Put everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I owe you money. Okay, so I'll just finish the story.
Okay, go ahead.
It would have been finished like 30,
Okay,
30
so-
minutes ago.
So we got a god guy playing in a desolate planet. He's living in a 1 acre, wonderful, lush area, and there's a beautiful woman there. And
Good, very good. And so it
What
turns
is this, a movie
it
or
turns
a
out no, it's one of
It's
the, it's one of the
Star
Star Trek episodes.
Yeah.
It turns out
Yeah.
he fell in love with a beautiful human woman,
yeah,
which is you're not supposed to do that as a god.
wait.
And so what happened was this
Yeah.
whole race of people throughout the universe
Yeah.
killed her.
They killed her.
Right. Something happened and she got killed by this one race throughout the universe. So as a god, he eliminated the whole race with one thought.
What is it, 68?
Wait. Before we go any further, I want everyone to say hello to Teresa Bass.
Ah, Teresa who?
Teresa Bass.
Who's that?
Teresa, Skip Bass's wife.
Oh, Therese. Hi, Therese. I didn't know her last name was
How you
Bass.
doing, Miss
Yeah.
Teresa?
That's her last name, Bass?
No, it's
You know-
Trout.
Sounds like a fishing.
Okay, so he destroyed the Earth.
No, we did. Oh my God.
Okay, he
That's what I mean. He
destroyed-
does not listen.
Okay,
He destroyed a whole race of people throughout the universe.
and they were on that same planet.
No, I said throughout the universe.
Why would he destroy all the people from the universe? Just
Because
he
that
got-
race of people killed his wife that he fell in love with.
And who's the chick that's on the place there now?
You're not let me finish the story.
You wanted to say back, didn't you?
No, but I would do now.
Okay. So we got a god.
Right.
And he's in the middle of a desolate area, but he's got
No,
one acre.
he's on a planet all by himself.
No, but there's
He's
a
the
chick.
only person on this planet
So how does Star Trek get involved?
because they're out there exploring and they saw this. They go, why is there a patch of green on a dead planet?
Yeah.
Patch of green means there's life.
Yeah.
So it turns out he was a god. He killed a whole race of people,
Wow.
and he was destined. That was his hell. He had to be in that patch for eternity. And his wife, the woman that he was with, was the same wife that died. And all he could do was bring her back and do the same thing over and over again. She wasn't even real.
Is this one?
That
of
was
the-
his hell because he destroyed a whole race of people because of loving a human person.
I don't think it went that way.
Is this
Oh
one of
my
the
God.
episodes?
It is-
all
you have no
wrong,
profound.
man.
You have no idea how
man.
profound that story
Is
is.
this
No,
one of the
man.
episodes? of
My
the
brother
movie?
It was an
never
ep- it was an
pays
episode.
attention.
It was an episode.
This is the episode?
It's one episode.
No. I watch every Saturday night. I get off work at 7. I get home. I watch Sanguli, and then at 9 o'clock, Star Trek comes on. You
The
know,
new one.
no, the old one.
You're talking about back in the day.
Na, 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 na,
Yeah.
Nah.
Before Sir Patrick.
You're talking before Sir Patrick or
Yes,
after?
yes,
Right.
yes,
Yes.
Na, na,
Well done, well done.
Captain Kirk.
Yes.
Na, na, na,
Captain
na,
Kirk.
na. So, anyway,
I don't know these people.
Thank you for watching, Frank. So, anyway,
You want to share that with me?
you know, now I've
Well,
seen
brother.
2 or 3 of them that I hadn't
Sure,
seen,
that's it. It's over
and
here.
now that one I remember that one, Stevie, but I don't recall all those
Are you okay?
histrionics
I'm
behind it,
good.
man. I don't recall him having to kill.
Hey, brother.
Why would he kill a whole civilization just because he loved one woman? Just
Because he fell in love with the human woman.
yeah, but wait,
Because you know why?
but
Earth
wait.
girls are easy.
Yes, true.
Remember?
Yeah, it's a movie, but also you have to remember that. Remember the giants of biblical times.
Yes, those are real.
They were real. I mean, the Nephilim said, "Hey,
That's right.
man, them Earth chicks are pretty."
And I
hot,
saw another
man."
special about
And now
that.
we got to remember what was the other special? What?
About those people that keep disappearing in the forest. I saw that one special.
Oh, you did?
Oh,
What was
my
the
God,
special?
Eddie, blew me up.
What was
Another
was it on the
one.
radio?
I don't know if it's one of the ones you already talked
The
about.
one on radio?
No, it's on TV
Yeah, no,
about
there's
all
a-
these people disappearing from the forest.
Oh yeah, this guy
And how
did
you
like
talked about
5
that, I
8
thought you
books
were-
about it.
I thought you were full of it at first. I thought, wait a minute, he's right.
No. I can't remember the guy's name.
Sorry, man. We
What-
talk a lot.
we
Jump
talk
in
a lot.
anytime,
We
bro.
know.
Yeah.
Just jump in anytime.
No, I love
What
it
he's talking
because-
about
Yeah.
is that this guy started writing books. He started
True story. You guys,
investigating
this is strange
why
nights
are
right
all
here.
these people disappearing in the forest around the world.
It's a
Not-
perfect place to
I
lose a
mean,
body.
You'll be walking,
Dude.
with your little kid or
Right.
your wife.
Did
and all
y'all
that.
like
She's
the
gone.
new Id movie? Did
Huh?
y'all
What?
like the Id TV book?
No.
I mean, the
no.
book?
No, man. This is real.
No, but I'm just
This is
saying
real.
that there's a lot of stuff that goes on
Yeah.
in the woods. I
No.
mean,
Oh yeah,
there's
yeah.
billions of movies. There's a great movie
Yeah, yeah.
called Cabin in the Woods, I think.
Oh, that
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
With all the monsters.
Yeah,
Oh, that was
that's
That's
great,
the cool-
man.
you know what's the coolest shot?
Cabin in the
Whoa,
Woods
Is
was
the
awesome.
hand at the end of the scene that
Yeah.
just jumps
Came
up.
on the ground.
Hand?
Yeah, because it's
I
pretty
don't
much
remember the hand.
Yeah, because
It was the
shows the hand.
very end of the movie.
because
There was a hand at the end of the movie.
yeah,
Yeah.
because look,
Was it a big hand?
because they pretty much
weird.
no, it's
Was
because
it a black hand?
like,
Like Black Hands
well,
Manor,
like,
man.
I would say kind of like Clash of the Titans, Kraken type of.
Oh,
band.
really?
It was like that. Yeah, it was like that.
Because
Yeah. But
they
it was a,
s-
it was a
but
regular hand coming out,
remember-
out
I
of
don't
the ground.
remember that
Remember,
part.
they said they did this ritual to protect themselves from the gods.
That's right.
So since they messed up,
That's
the gods
That's right.
came out, and that's what I'm saying. That movie, I
The
didn't.
hand? The hand?
a
Right at the
hand-
very end.
Look,
I don't
they,
remember
they
that.
showed you the house.
You know, like all those horror
They showed
movies.
you the
Same
house.
thing.
I have to watch it again.
So the last shot is the
That's right.
girl
Mhm.
and the pothead just down
The
below.
last shot was weird.
So they show you a scene going up,
Mhm.
and then they show you the house,
yeah.
and
yeah.
all it is the arm, the hand ripping and just coming down like that.
And all that tells you is anybody that goes into those woods, you're screwed.
I
Oh,
love
you're
that
not,
movie.
dude.
It
You're,
was so
you're just
scary.
screwed.
Oh, dude, it was.
Now that's
I mean,
the one where they had all the monsters, right?
I
Might
don't.
get
I
like-
wouldn't
No, you're
say.
thinking of. You're
No,
thinking.
no,
of,
he's right. But I
No.
think you
They
already.
had all the monsters, and these people were
I want to see
working.
if you think about
to-
13 Ghosts.
No, I'm
No, wait a minute.
No, all these people. There's a corporation.
Right.
Yeah, you're
creating
right.
all
You're
the
right.
that's the one.
You're
Yeah,
right.
that's the one. Yeah.
You're
They
right.
all get loose. All
Yeah,
of them get loose.
you're
Right.
right.
That's the one.
That's why I thought it was the coolest stuff ever.
It was.
But
because
there's, two,
I
there's two or
mean,
three of
it
them.
was.
Yeah, that's the one.
that's like a Mortal Kombat,
Yeah.
Street Fighter.
Yeah.
This is like Korra,
Yeah.
and then they had
Yeah.
the coolest villains
Wow.
between like
And the villains were
clowns,
the people, not the monsters.
Okay.
bats. I mean,
Ladies and
etc.
gentlemen,
Ah,
ladies and
good,
gentlemen,
good
ladies and
call, bro. Good.
We are
call.
now going to go. I like that part of the cabin woods. Get your
Yeah.
weapon, sir. Here's your. Give him a weapon.
Which I'm very dangerous at this thing.
These are very dangerous.
I don't have a license yet.
We are going to go now looking for Johnny Alien.
Johnny Alien.
Johnny Alien.
Johnny Alien. Wait, didn't we just do that?
Huh?
Or
What?
Johnny Alien.
Johnny Alien.
Johnny Alien.
Johnny
How I love
Alien.
you so.
How I love you so.
Did we just do Johnny Alien?
No, we talked about it, but we introduced our new customer.
But didn't
here.
I already do my song?
Mongo. What's his name? Mango.
Batman.
Mondo.
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 Mondo. We go by many different names.
But
I have many different.
Okay,
names.
okay.
with Johnny Alien.
So
But
what
guys,
Johnny
when I'm
Alien
with
is
these
doing-
guys, I'm Mando.
Okay, Amando. Johnny Alien's quest is to
Oh, I
find.
love you so.
How we love you so is to find his girlfriend, his old girlfriend.
Oh yeah, that's it.
From 45 years ago. Her name is Brenda.
Brenda.
I'm not sure if it's Garcia or Marcella. I have no idea.
It's Brenda Garcia Marcella.
She was Brenda Garcia. She was married. Anyway, we've been looking for her for 40,000 years now.
40,000.
We've gone to all the plants that you see behind us. We do have the plants behind us, right? That's what?
Hey Victor, we got the universe behind us.
The universe behind us, right? Okay.
Okay,
So
good.
we have gone to every one of those stars and every one of those stores had a real nice pub. You know, sort of like this
Real
one.
nice pub.
Real nice pub. Had a good looking chick like this girl did.
Yes.
You know, but we're looking for Brenda because you know she's my old love and she's out there somewhere, and I can't find her anywhere.
Brenda.
Brenda.
I want you to know
Brenda.
we only got laid on 3% of those planets.
3%.
Just it's very, you know.
And half the time,
Space girls aren't
one-
easy.
Space girls. That's true. They're not very easy, but
No,
we'll
they're
get
not.
there.
No.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have been looking for Brenda for many, many years. We've gone to all the planets that we can find in the universe.
Mhm.
We have gone beyond the universe. We have
Brenda's a
now-
girl, a long lost love of his.
Oh,
I'm just trying to
long
explain.
Oh,
Yeah.
She'll-
Mandy.
Oh, here's that song. Here's that song.
She's
Have you
the
seen
one.
her face
Everywhere I go, in
Oh,
the
it
street,
even
at
in the picture show?
Have you seen her?
On the moon on Venus.
Have you seen her?
Thank
Okay,
you, thank you,
okay,
thank
that
you,
concludes the
man.
musical portion of our show.
That-
Wow.
Okay.
So
I know.
Okay. I gotta read.
Did you have to say? Oh my
Okay,
God! I
thank
know.
you,
I
thank you,
know.
thank you. We're gonna have to read here.
shoot, we're gonna have to see.
This
Come
is
on,
another
Eileen.
part of
later.
our segment of our show that we do
Another good one,
here.
Another good one.
And
Guys, we're
another-
taking shots at the end of the show. By the way.
we have been taking shots. No, I'm not taking shots.
I'll take
I'm
one
taking
more,
shots.
but that's about it.
Anyway, okay.
And
I
I'm
love on Tuesday morning. We like to talk about. Okay, we do talk about pets. And they used to be.
We love animals on this show.
We love animals in the show. So support all the
The shelters,
the shelters, all the pet shelters here in town, which is the San Antonio
the SPCA,
SSPA, all of those, and go out and
Dogs and Appalachian
adopt
Ball.
these dogs. You see that picture on the Late Show? Oh, this dog's been chained to a tree for 40 years. Oh, yeah.
I'd rather watch Old Yeller than the ASPCA commercial.
Yeah, really. There's so. But anyway, go out there and support all these.
At least
The San
Yeller
Antonio
help.
Humane Society. Take them paper. They
What
can always
boy? There's
use.
a
They can
flyer?
always use donations. Anyway, I want to read to you a news of the weird. A couple little stories here that comes out every Tuesday.
News of the weird.
News of the weird.
Hey, can you do that? Can I do our endorsement before you do that?
Yeah, go ahead.
We got CBD, stress, anxiety, joint pain, PTSD, and insomnia. Natural Heights, ladies and gentlemen, 1880 Nacogdoches Road. The first time I heard about PTSD was when I heard about this. I mean, not PTSD. I mean CBD for PTSD and bad radio. Natural Heights, 1880 Nacogdoches Road. What's that phone number? 210-592-1060.
210-592-1060.
Yes, sure.
That's
There you go, folks.
210-592.
That's one of our sponsors.
No,
Natural Heights.
I'm not giving the high because it's usually with the right.
Hi,
hand,
Hitler.
but-
That's the number. Okay. I decided to put that in. Okay, go ahead, sir.
Okay, so anyway, okay, news of the weird. Okay,
Yes, news of the weird.
some good ones here, man. I got to tell you about this one. Okay, if I can barely see it. This light.
Take your time. Hey, you need some light? I got my flashlight on my
No,
phone.
no, I got. Okay, commuters in Berlin were required to wear masks on public transportation, which everyone's doing now. And my sister calls up, "How come you're not wearing your mask? Because we cleaned everything. We're all clean, and everyone's cool here. Okay,
And
no one's coughing. No one's
I
got a high fever.
floss. I floss.
I farted before I got here. Thank you. So anyway, people were not using their mask properly. They were leaving it just covering their mouth, but they weren't covering their nose.
Mhm.
They said, okay. So they said, I tell you what, it's really tough. So what they're doing is they're going to give you a general deodorant waiver. So now we still want you to your nose out so you can smell everybody because no one's using deodorant anymore. And then you'll understand the importance because your lungs are connected to your nose. That was in the paper.
Your lung bone's connected to your hip
Hip
bone.
bone.
Hip bone's connected to your heart bone.
Um,
Heart bone's connected to your pituitary bone.
So that was really kind of weird because nobody was covering their nose. They're covering their mouth, but they said, okay,
yeah, a lot of people did that.
we're telling you, do not use.
Well, maybe they're mouth breathers.
Well, we
Ha,
no.
get it?
yeah.
We want you to smell everybody next to you, so maybe you'll cover your nose.
No,
that's true.
never happens at concerts.
Okay. Now there was this, elephants in India are always messing around with these people's crops and stuff. So they
Crops?
don't know. Yeah, the
Crops.
crop.
Okay.
Excuse me. I got chipped all over me.
But
But they can't get these elephants to shut up and keep running through their fields. So they came up with all kinds of stuff. So they finally used disco lights.
Wow.
Disco lights to
Wow.
keep the elephants at bay, and they don't come by there anymore.
really?
Yeah, yeah.
How'd they do that?
Well, they had Donna Summer playing.
They don't like to
party. I know they're using disco lights.
Elephants don't dance, man.
Take me to freaky town. Take me to freaky town. Take me to freaky town.
Thank you, ma'am. True story. True story.
You know, like house
Now,
music.
this is the one I really, really love. I got to read you the whole article. It's very small. Liberty County, Georgia, sheriff's officers who found a body lying next to a railroad track in Allenhurst on July 14th followed protocol by covering the body with a sheet and waiting for the coroner. When the coroner arrived, detectives looked for injuries. Excuse me, and waited for the coroner. When the coroner arrived, detectives looked for injury. I'm sorry.
You all right, man?
No, I got the chip.
Do I need to continue the story? Get the chip out, man. Take your time, man.
I got chips and cheese in my throat. Ooh,
I hate it when that
sounds like a girl I know. Anyway,
Damn.
It's American news.
So when the coroner arrived, the detectives looked for injuries and quickly discovered the body was a female sex doll.
Oh,
Wow. How did she die?
she probably got
How'd she die?
It was reported that the doll was fully clothed and was anatomically correct. Officials think they may have been victims of a prank.
How'd you die? 16 penny nail.
I don't know. We don't know, but
A needle. A
she
very
was-
large knitting.
They do have
a very large
they've
knitting needle.
got sex dolls out there. There were full. I mean, everything anatomically correct. They're going. Are you sure it's a girl?
She
Oh.
probably had
Well,
a
what
lot
do you
of.
call those 48s there?
What do
All
you
right, come
call it?
on.
I wonder if there's an anatomically correct and gendered.
There was
doll.
Oh, that's a
probably-
good one. What?
That's a good-
What?
There was probably a lot of thick helium inside of it, and
A lot
it
of
hard,
what?
Helium. Helium just so it rise.
thick, thick helium in it, and since it hardened up, that's
Oh,
There you
that's
go.
ultimately how it
Yeah,
happened.
I think you're right about that.
yeah. Because these dolls have, you can choose the size of your boobs. You want 28s or 38s? You want 48s or 45s?
Isn't that the wildest stuff?
You want
Are those real?
You want
I
nipples
don't
like
know.
you want nipples like pencil erasers or 9 millimeters? You know?
Man, I'm telling you,
That's
man.
a good one.
I take
Stevie.
the pencil erasers.
You-
What's crazy
you want
nowadays,
nipples?
man.
What was that?
Like
What?
pencil
Well,
erasers.
no, just you know how
Huh.
women was it the Brazilian butt lift?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's real, man. That's
yeah,
real.
They're
well,
huge. They're
you know,
huge.
I got a buddy that's in the medical field,
Uh-huh.
so he told me that hey, you know, you can tell the difference is the curve is it's the hip,
Yeah,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
natural.
So if it's the hip circle like this, it's fake. So they're pretty much transplanting.
You mean like a W?
Yeah, so it's pretty much if there's that little curve,
Yeah.
that's real. So
Right.
if it's a straight circle, it's fake, and where they're
Okay.
taking out the fat and they're
Yeah.
putting it in.
So I heard
there.
somebody.
You go-
I heard this
go-
girl got a butt lift, but she was so ugly they accidentally did it to her face, and she ended up looking like this.
Go to the next one. I'll be
Oh,
right back.
shit.
She did what?
They accidentally did it to her face, and she was so ugly she ended up looking like this.
Oh, God.
Finish the
Let me
next one.
see.
I just made that up. That's pretty good. Wait, I'm losing my equipment.
Sure, rocking and rolling, man. We gotta. This news,
I'm okay there.
This news is all horrible anyway.
Hello, Facebook people. Wait, what?
This is news.
Hey, read another one. Find a weird one and read it.
Let's see what we got.
This queso's really good, by the way.
Let's see what we got. Classes. Whole bunch of nonsense.
We used to read dog obituaries. We called them obituaries.
I want your
But they were
I
really
want-
sad. They were really sad.
I want your damn.
But they don't put them out. I haven't seen any dog obituaries in a while.
You know what? What's probably new in the news? What's probably I can't find nothing funny real quick here. Well, because the news right now is just one big damn joke. What I was gonna say was, what do you think about the whole kids going back to school?
I think
So-
they should go back to school, but I think it should be left up to the districts. Here's the deal: everybody's accusing the governor of abdicating his. But then he goes. Then the same people that say, "Oh, excuse me,"
Yeah,
the same people saying you're abdicating your responsibilities by letting the districts do what they should do, which is actually legally what he's supposed to do. If he didn't do that and he told everybody what to do or what not to do, then he'd be a dictator. So either way, he's going to be criticized. I think it should be left up to the
Oh,
districts.
I gotta wear my mask up there. And I said, I'm sorry. I gotta go to the restroom.
and I really think in a situation like that
I
too.
just would have grabbed my balls and go. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
See,
What?
in a situation like that, man, too. Also, because I work with you children, Sally.
Oh wow.
COVID hit when I coach football. So COVID hit when
Really?
we actually, me and my buddies started the league. Shout out to the San Antonio Saints. that should be coming back as soon as COVID's.
I hope so, man. You let me
San
know. I'll
Antonio
come watch.
Saints. Remember the San Antonio Saints?
San Antonio Saints is an organization that me and my buddies started. Joey Castillo was a big founding member.
What kind of
Cool.
football team is it? Like flag or tackle or?
It's tackle.
Really?
We were coaching kids for the junior Brackenridge
That
Eagles
is awesome.
since we were Brack alumni. So
Oh yeah, Brackenridge. My kids went there.
okay, so Willie Hall, Coach Hall.
Neato.
Yeah, Willie Hall.
So Coach Hall's finally retiring.
Wow.
He did. When?
He's going to retire this season.
That's where his kids went.
But
Wow.
of course, because of COVID, you don't know if there's even going to be a season.
Yeah.
There is.
But-
They've already started practice.
So
that
this,
right, Cole?
so this is last season. After that, that's it. Willie's been coaching since the '80s.
Oh God, yeah.
So Willie coached
You
us.
told me that guy's name. I remember that.
Yeah.
We were one of the teams in a long time to have a 4-time district championships. We were undefeated,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
06, 07, all the way through 10, we won district championships.
Yeah. Yeah.
Long story short, I had the privilege to coach Willie's son. That's actually, I think, a junior or sophomore
Cool. Cool.
at Brack. So it was kind of bittersweet that he's finally walking away.
Yeah, Willie. Yeah.
But
I remember.
but
He was a good coach.
but the crazy thing was, I lost my dad in 08, and my dad and Willie knew each other. 'Cause
Wow.
my dad worked with Willie, and Willie, I saw that article that they did on a beautiful piece,
Yeah, I saw that.
that
I
they
saw
did.
That. Right.
and a lot of it had to do with him saying that, my son's now playing, and I want to take time away from dedicating my time with these children and dedicate
Yeah,
my
yeah,
time
yeah.
with my son. And I kind of got choked up, called my brother, and I said, hey, man, Dad stopped coaching football because my dad was a youth football coach for 25 years. He stopped when I got to high school because he wanted to see me play.
Yeah. yeah.
So I was
That's
like,
good.
man, this is
What
beautiful.
did you play at Brack?
Play for
Wh-
Brad
when did
Goff.
you graduate?
What positions
What-
did you play?
10.
You look like a nose guard.
That's exactly what I
Bam! I nailed it. I
Nose
should have
guard.
been a coach.
They don't have nose guards. anymore.
When I was
What year did you graduate?
2010, 2010.
You were a
Oh,
nose
wow,
guard. You're
wow.
built like a nose guard.
Yeah,
I knew it. I
so-
knew
So
it.
when I was a kid, I was this height my whole life. So I played on the line. But when I went to middle school and high school,
Yeah.
leaned out and I had a motor.
No
so-
shit.
Excuse me. So
You had a what?
a
A motor?
motor.
That means
So shout out to Mark Bettis,
A
coach.
motor. What do you mean a motor?
So shout out to Coach Bettis, Mark
Shout-
Bettis. Coach Bettis was somebody.
in other words, he
that
can run
always-
more. He can run faster. He got quicker.
He said you have a motor that just doesn't stop.
Right.
Well, that's
He-
cool.
he just
So
keeps
that
going,
he
right.
was actually a person that fought for me and my BFF brother from another mother.
Mother. Yeah.
Anthony
Yeah.
Michael.
Yeah.
We did the transition. He was playing defense.
Yeah.
He said, "Hey man, I think you can play center. Let's take
I
him.
can see that.
Let's make the trade and let's put him."
You'd
at-
be a
at-
very tricky center.
yeah, because we
'cause you're not real tall.
We did a 4-3, but we would come out in the bear position, and I would move up and nose, and it worked out
Cool.
pretty good.
Dude, I can see you doing it.
So
I gotta
it
go
was
pay my bill.
excellent, man.
I'll be right back.
Everyone say hello
You
to
are
Mickey.
bad. That's so cool.
Hello. Say hello to Mickey.
Hi, Mickey. Mickey
Mickey,
Pena, our niece.
Mickey,
Hi, girl. You look beautiful. I love your new look.
Mickey, you're so
My
fine.
baby.
Mickey blowing mine.
I'm gonna go pay my bill. I'll be right back.
Mickey,
Okay. Well, put your mask on.
Die.
Well, I didn't put my mask on. I went out there. and,
Way to go, man.
Well, I don't even know.
Do you have anything to throw away?
Well, no. When an old man's got to piss, an old man's got to piss. Masks
Amen,
are
brother.
what, you know?
Amen. That's cool.
I was playing golf with my brother. You play golf at all? You ever play golf?
no, I haven't gotten to it, but I'm not one of those
Wow.
people that will ever say no.
Well, I tell you what. We're playing golf, and my brother's messing with me.
Brother, can we get
Yeah.
bourbon?
Are
Or
you
is
that-
okay driving?
No, I have somebody take me.
You sure?
All right.
Yeah.
I'll get you
All right.
another one.
So
Do you want anything?
no,
All right.
fine. So my brother, I got a crucial shot coming up, and he goes, hey, and he gets some water. He goes, hey, you gotta pee, He dipped in water. I said, you son of a gun, what the hell is that? Oh, you gotta pee. You got a shot coming up. I said, you gotta pee. I said, why do you do that? Because old man, we start hearing,
Yeah.
we hear raindrops. You go, oh, I gotta go to the restroom. Oh my god, somebody's pouring water somewhere in the world.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. man.
So I had to go to the restroom, and I forgot my mask, so I'm going like this. Excuse me.
Oh my God.
This old man's got to go. Well, you got to wear a mask. This is a mask, But no, it showed it online. Somebody was some couple. I don't know. Oh, they were. I don't know where they were, in the rickshaw or something like that. The guy forgot his mask. So the lady, she takes her panties off
Oh shit.
and gives it and takes her bra off, gives the bra to her husband,
Wow.
and he puts it on the mask, and she puts the panties on the mask. I kid you not.
Oh wow.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
Where's this at?
It was on some YouTube video. Who knows?
Shoot, that sounds like a
So-
Dennis Rodman story.
So you want to do a show about what do you want to do your show about? Because this man wants to do, and I'll introduce you to. Well, I'll introduce you, but I'll let Mr. Jeff Slaughter, who's ever out there, he's out there, Jeff Slaughter. We have a lot of shows here on PubSportsRadio.com. By the way, we are at Southtown 101, which is at St. Mary's and Parita. We are finally open here for dinner outside in the patio and drinks, and you can take stuff to go to. And between 5 and 10. And on Sundays, they are open on Sundays. They got a great buffet here. Oh, not buffet, they're just great food. Excellent food. I'm getting jalapeno poppers to go and also some wings. But they are finally open here, and you can come out till 10 o'clock and have food. They're going to have extended hours finally later on. But right now, they're finally, put it right there. Thank you there. We were just talking about that food right now. Thank you. You don't have a baggie, do you?
Yeah.
Can you give me a baggie?
straw?
And anyway, what was I talking about?
No, you told me.
So anyway, we got a lot of different shows. We got a lot of different shows going on here. That Jeff Slaughter and his group they do stuff on fights, MFA fights, and all the fights are going on. Then we have a sex show on Friday nights. We have other shows going on. And again, I think
people in this podcast are awesome. The
think
different shows are great.
we've got the best podcast station here in San Antonio, and I think
yeah.
we're up for an award.
We
this
are.
year. We are, right, Victor? Aren't we up for an award of some sort?
Is it for the worst jabonis or something?
I don't know, but it's
Well,
just
they better
incredible
know their
because there's
role and
nobody
shut
else
their mouth.
doing nobody else doing the podcast that we're doing here, and the variety of it. And we got to thank Mr. Jeff Slaughter for all the
Jeff
good work he's done,
Slaughter is
you
a
know.
god.
So anyway, thank you, sweetie. Thank you.
Thank you, Lovey.
So anyway, every week we have a list called the 9 bottom lists
Yeah, here we go.
or reasons.
The highlight of the show.
One of the highlights of the show because I got two different.
You were
Number
so
one,
wonderful.
thank you so much, sweetie.
I know
Thank
you guys
so
are
much.
working so hard. Thank
All right,
you.
I'll give her. I will give. Did you give him a tip already?
I gave Roxy a tip. I didn't give her a tip.
Okay, I'll give it.
Okay, let's give her a tip
Okay,
later.
Am I on
All right.
the air? I can't hear. Okay. Anyway, people are killing their furniture, and wait,
Uh-huh.
and I want to know. Okay, there we go. People are killing their furniture. There. Oh, there it is. That was it.
Yeah.
While driving. Okay, number one, people. Why
People
who need people? No, they need
loving people.
people. Why do you not
Wait,
tie down your furniture when you're driving down the road?
say it again. That's a good one. What is it?
People who are killing their furniture.
By not tying it down.
Why don't you tie down your furniture when you're driving?
People
down
who
the
do not
road?
fasten their.
Can I read?
They
The,
do
can I
not.
read the cards?
They're-
I'm really good at.
No,
Properly.
you-
They
no,
don't
he's
tie
not-
it down
But you
properly.
can comment.
They can properly. Because our lives don't depend on it. Okay, it's not their job. I'm just taking the couch home for a girlfriend or my wife, or we're moving again.
That's terrible.
Or B,
It's when you move in other people's furniture. When
I
you move other people's furniture, don't tie it down.
didn't know all the sofa. You wouldn't believe I'm bitching about all the sofa cushions I saw flying on the highway this week.
And none of them matched.
None of them matched. That's a good one, Stevie. None of them match. Okay.
I saw 17 cushions in a 5-mile span. Now,
I mean, two of them
are the same.
Saturday, I saw this guy, and he had a bunch of furniture, and 2 brown cushions just fly off the couch.
oh my God, that's funny.
I said, "Man, you just ruined that couch." Okay. So then,
But when you see a mattress, you go,
so
"Where's
that
the
was
box
on
spring?"
Saturday, some dude was driving down 410 and not properly tying it down, and these 2 brown cushions is full. You know how much it's going to cost to replace those 2 cushions?
Might as well just
at
get a new
least
couch.
$150, $200. Okay, at least. So let me see what else did I say.
But if it had cocaine in it, that's a whole
Oh,
other
wait a
story.
minute.
You know?
And then what
Don't
happened-
lose the
and-
cushions with the drugs.
And boom, the
Cocaine's
cushions
a hell of a
fly
drug.
off. The cushions fly off, and they get run over. They get smashed all over the words. And they get hit by all kinds of vehicles, trucks, bicycles, motorcycles. They're no longer cushions. They're just flat pieces of foam.
The mopeds got to watch out though, man.
So-
That's dangerous.
A song comes to my head, and I just don't know. This is the song that comes to my head when I see cushions flying off a couch on the highway.
Uh-oh.
Dun, dun, dun. Another one bites the dust. Dun, dun, dun. Another one bites the dust.
Oh, it
And
might,
another one
does,
does, and
and it might-
another one does.
it might be-
every time.
it might be Naugahyde.
It might be Naga, it might be leather, but it's gone.
Another one bites the dust.
Another one bites the dust. 3. No, I will tell you who's going to go and bite the dust.
Oh,
You trying to tell your wife or your girlfriend or your friend that you lost their cushions. Honey,
yeah.
you know, I was moving your furniture and the cushions fell off. Well, didn't you see
But
them
what he's
come-
saying is the cushioner losing her is
They're-
going to bite the dust.
they're gone. Well, didn't you see it come off the truck? Well, no.
No.
I was listening to
Do you remember what
music.
intersection you're at?
I was stoned.
No.
But
Do you remember? Did you remember what extra tape?
Did you remember
No.
what exit was it? 1604. And anyway, it
What
did cause
county
an
are you
accident.
in? I don't know.
And it's somewhere
You owe me 200
on
bucks.
the road. And didn't you see him fly? No. Number
No.
4. I can't believe you were hired again because the last time you helped move someone furniture, you lost their mattress. You remember that? You lost a mattress that fell off the truck.
Well, it's obvious they didn't
So
use that.
now,
It's obviously they didn't use that app. What do you get when you hire new people? What was
what's
it
it called?
called? That app where you hire people.
Uh-huh. And it says,
It used to be really popular a while back.
I don't know, U-Haul,
Uber?
or us.
Uh,
Well, the thing was this: there was people
Favor?
knowing that
yeah, something
you
like
now
that.
have a mattress.
Yeah.
you now have a couch which is naked because it has no cushions,
Nothing like naked
and
couches.
now you have a mattress because all you have is a foundation. All you have is a box spring,
Hold on, is this
and you have
live?
no
Is-
mattress.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Is
So
this game live?
what?
Is this game live?
Yes. And they're getting whipped. Their ass is whipped.
Wow,
now
sad
you
with
have-
Spurs.
Oh no, it's not Spurs. They look like Spurs. They're not
Guys,
Spurs.
this is
So,
by the way, it's
now-
75, 103.
Oh,
Boston
terrible,
up.
terrible.
Boston
So
up.
now it is painful.
Good job.
That
What?
that there are several thousand because this I saw this week 3 or 4 different cushions on the road, run over, torn up, a mattress torn up, and this is just on San Antonio Interstate 10.
Yeah.
Coming from Houston, so you can imagine there's thousands of them across the nation that are dying on our roads right now,
And that's just 2 storage areas.
and that's just storage areas, and they are matching cushions. None of them matching.
I think it's funny. I saw 17 cushions and none of them matched.
None of them matched. So anyway, as I'm driving around, I'm coming up with ideas for the show, and it just struck me it was hard. Can you imagine back millions of years ago how hard it would have been to have been a caveman?
How hard have been to caveman comedy?
How caveman? I started a
That must
caveman.
have been tough.
I started caveman comedy a long time ago, and then some guy took it all away, man, and he did a whole bit on being a caveman.
Yeah.
There's
They-
a-
I
but
started that.
they're the first ones that started. Take my wife.
There's a,
Take my wife, please.
No, take my oysters, please.
have you seen
Take my oysters.
have you seen there's 2 movies, it's a comedy, one's a
Caveman?
Seth MacFarlane movie,
Yes.
1,000 Ways to Die.
Yeah, that
in
was
the
pretty cool.
West.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, the
that
TV show or the movie?
movie, and then
yeah.
there's another movie called with Jack Black and Michael Cera
Yeah,
called
yeah.
Year One.
Yeah, that was cool.
Okay,
I saw that.
those are
one.
spot on,
Nah,
perfect.
nah, nah, nah.
And if you really want to be jacked up, watch Relevant.
Or,
Yeah,
or that was good. But also they had that movie with Ringo Starr and
Oh, I know which one.
What's her face from Cheers?
Rick-
and they called it
Kirstie
Caveman.
Alley. Kirstie Alley.
Yeah, no, not Chrissy Alley.
What?
the other
What
one.
No,
movie
the
is
Shelley
that?
blondie.
Long. Shelley Long.
and it was a blondie. But anyway, so I was kind of
Hold on, I gotta get the name of this.
There weren't
one.
blondes back in the caveman.
It was
days.
called Caveman. That was
What?
the name of it. Yeah,
Hey, did you
Caveman.
know? Did you know that every blonde on this planet goes back to one genetic defect back in the, like the Paleozoic era, back in the days of cavemen?
What-
All the blondes, all not the blondes, blue-eyed people. All blue-eyed people come from the same genetic DNA.
No, they
Yep.
all come from the Pleiades.
Well, it might be the same guy.
Okay, same guys.
What if y'all guys are
What?
into the Outer Limits?
Yes.
Oh yes, I don't know. It's Twilight Zone.
I am an outer limits.
Okay, let's get into this right now.
That was actually. Go ahead.
You know what I've been watching lately?
What?
Had a little bit of time off and watching like the Alien movies and Prometheus.
Oh yeah, I love that movie.
Love,
yeah.
like-
I just love that
Yeah,
word.
yeah.
Love like
Prometheus.
Interstellar and all that stuff.
Alien movies. Oh,
And I love dreams because you really don't know where the hell they come from, what the hell they are.
yeah.
I'm an expert with dreams.
So, are you really? We got to go deep into this.
Yeah.
Let's
We'll talk about that some other show.
Yeah, because
yeah.
we'll go deep into this.
Yeah.
Well,
So
go
look,
ahead.
my thing that I wanted to talk about was, hold on, I'm sorry guys. What did I bring up first about it?
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
That's all right. Try to get your track back.
When
I
we
get
come
it.
back to your brain thought, we'll tell you in a minute.
It'll come back to you.
Damn.
It happens
Well,
all the time. Happens to us all the time.
I happen
That's
to all
right.
the time. I
That's
want to
right.
tell you because
It'll come back to you.
I tell Stevie, what was I talking about? I don't know.
It'll come. It always comes back
Okay,
like.
but
It was
I
good,
was
too.
I do
driving-
that when I teach.
I was
Happens
driving
to me all the time.
along, and it just came to me, and I want to do a bluesy, country version of
Country roads.
no. I'm tired of being a caveman.
Wait,
Uh,
on which tune? Spoken on which tune?
So, on a western. Or
Sugar,
bluesy.
sugar.
No. Okay.
Tired of being a
Just-
caveman.
Yeah,
No?
it goes
Okay.
like this.
I was just trying.
I'm tired of waking up with all that fur. I'm tired of eating a mastodon,
Chief, right when you're
It's
done with
a
that, I
bitch.
remembered.
Yes, keep going.
trying to chew. I'm tired of fighting all the dinosaurs.
And the saber tooths.
I wish I could go to a store and pick up my meat and then cut it really neat
I don't even know what a store means.
and pick up the girl at the door.
Why does it sound like the song from Popeye? When
I have no
Olive
idea.
Oil?
I'm tired
Same.
of being a caveman all the time. There's never enough toilet paper around.
Sounds like the next Geico commercial.
I'm tired of using pine cones to wipe my caveman ass.
Caveman butt.
But it's better than eating all alone. I'm tired of being evicted every time.
I think I draw something on the cave wall.
I get used to my cave. Oh, I messed that up. I'm sorry. I'm tired of being evicted all the time. I get used to my cave.
Man ways.
And wait. Okay, let me finish this last one here.
You know what I'm saying, man?
Okay,
Finish
well,
it up, baby. I want the chorus. Give me the chorus.
I'm tired of getting used to my cave. I'm tired of the saber-tooth cats who ate the last guy.
Poor dude.
Named Dave.
He was very skinny, though.
I'm tired of being a caveman.
Amen.
Amen.
Yeah,
Thank you,
yeah,
thank We just come up with bullshit like that all the time, dude, because it just came to me. I was driving. I was going, I'm tired of being
That was a caveman concert.
caveman.
You know, caveman concerts, they got rocks, they got sticks, they got things, they got strings made out of sinew.
They got what?
They got strings made out of sinew.
Adi, everyone say hello to Adi. Hello,
Hi,
Adi.
Adi.
Guys, you've been listening to Pub
Elbow
Sports
wrist,
Radio.
Elbow wrist.
We are live on Facebook and we are also live on YouTube, and it will stay on YouTube all week for about a month. Really, you can just check us out. Go to Pub Sports Radio, look up Strange Nights with a K.
With the Knights.
Strange Knights. And we did a show last week with Louie and Dave May.
I got to tell you, our gentleman tonight was a great addition.
Oh, you're a great addition
You're-
coming up, man.
Dude, you
Well, I'll
bro.
introduce you to
Guys,
You're
Well,
actually
I've
very
talked
good.
to
You're
him.
very
Yeah.
good.
Thank y'all so much.
Good.
You
guys.
are very
Yeah.
good, sir.
Like I said, every week if y'all guys want to invite me back.
I love you back. You know why you're good? You got a great voice, and you knew how to.
Well, we will do it
and
every
you knew when
week,
to interject.
But we
you were
want-
very patient
But
with
we'll
us.
let you
Why,
if
thank
you want
you.
to start your own show. We'll get you connected.
Whatever
with
you want,
Matt
man. I
Slaughter.
can help you.
Real
You
quick,
do whatever you want.
Real-
and, you know,
real
as long
quick.
as it's not too
Racy.
gross.
real,
what?
real quick, Chief. Before I didn't mean to cut you off, but that's
That's all
what you were going to get into
Yeah.
about like what was my initiative, what did I
Yeah.
went
You
off.
know what's your persona?
I don't know if you can elaborate before I get into
You go
it.
right ahead. Go ahead.
So guys, I'm 28 years old. My whole life I've pretty much just worked. My father was a community activist and a city leader.
Cool.
He had a big voice in the East Side community. Back in the early 90s, a lot of people have forgotten history, which was there was contaminated soil.
Yeah. I remember that.
I remember by the Alamo Dome.
Yes, in the Alamo
I remember
Dome.
that.
So I grew, I grew up not too far from there, right there by the Alamo
I remember
Dome.
that whole story.
And even I was born in Dallas, but I moved back down to San Antonio because of the contamination. And I didn't know this, and my grandmother got so sick,
There it is.
she was not able to care for herself. So again, this was due to the contamination of the soil. So again, my father, being a young new activist,
I can't believe you're a part of that. That's crazy.
and
remember that.
and environmentalist, he fought in. This is something called the Dome Dirt.
Yeah.
I'm very happy
I
to be.
remember that.
I'm very happy to be a part of this and to be able to get this message across. And hopefully, we can continue to work together because I would love to work with y'all, but I would like to venture off into something spinning this type of message because I have video footage that this is forgotten history in Texas and San Antonio
Yeah.
that people ignore because they don't want you to know because of the neighborhood that it was
Yes.
at the time. Because
And that was Denver Heights.
exactly,
Yeah,
and we
yeah,
grew up in
yeah.
the Denver Heights community, and my father actually has a mural off of Aransas.
Didn't you guys get screwed out of a lot of property rights?
So, not screwed. Excuse me.
Forgive me, but go on.
Not screwed. So what actually ultimately happened was we fought them for a long time. We fought them.
Since I called you. Go ahead.
We fought them for a long time. We actually, the dome was ultimately built. We had big sums of money that was settled. My father, they said, "What do you want to do with all this money?" They said, "Hey, man, let's give it to the children that live in the radius of this neighborhood because
You did?
it's a
Wow.
jump start for them in their life." Because remember, this neighborhood is now gentrified around there.
Gentrified.
So
Yep.
again, so again, a lot of people do not understand that history or don't understand.
I remember when this happened.
I used to work with this buddy of mine. That's how I got my hernia.
Finish your story,
to
but hang on.
create-
Go ahead.
We would do staves, and we would go to the Alamo Iron Works.
Yeah,
When it was there,
yeah,
and we would go get the saves, and we would get big wall saves and stuff, and they would make them right there.
Oh yeah, our friend. Yeah.
yeah,
Somebody's dad.
Mm-hmm.
and that's why I'm saying that a
I
lot of that
yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
that they didn't understand was contaminated, and people from school teachers to people that was a principal at a local elementary, people were getting sick, dying. My grandmother, I noticed I was a child, she had cancer, died, when I was a young man due to
But didn't they settle something? How'd they settle that whole
So-
situation?
so-
Even if they
so-
might never ever settled it, right?
So they did. So when the Alamo Dome was built, obviously that's when they finally settled it. It's ridiculous. And really me be honest with you, it's shit because
yeah, that's what I heard. It wasn't quite for the value for the dollar per whatever was lost.
if I can say anything
Yeah.
and I'll say it on air,
I remember when this was going down, bro.
and I have no shame in saying it. There's a person by the name of Henry Cisneros.
I know.
I met him.
and
times.
I
if
met
it-
him too.
And if anybody knows anything about him, he is somebody that's a two-faced person. That is somebody that has brown skin, but he is somebody that does not
I hate-
represent.
No, I have to
The-
disagree.
I
with
hate
you.
to agree with you.
I have to disagree.
I
with
hate to agree
He's-
with you,
he's-
but
he's
you
not-
are correct.
and
He's not a coconut. He's not a coconut.
what
Whatever.
what the thing with
You know
me
what a coconut is, right?
what the
Go
thing
ahead, go
what
ahead,
the
go
what the thing with me and him is I've seen him literally speak to his people
He spoke to us.
and poke their eyes and lie, and you cannot respect a person like that.
Well,
If you're going to be a representation or somebody that's going to represent people, you need to represent them fully.
No, he represented
yeah,
himself. in
but
how-
you're gonna piss
No.
some people off.
No,
You're not
I
gonna
mean,
have. You're not gonna have a total.
Yeah, but when
disagreement with
Uh,
everything.
well,
And there
when-
might
I remember
be
when I-
one
when I
or
was in-
two things. that
when
you
I was
don't
in
like
high
about
school in
person,
Alamo Heights, Henry Cisneros and Nelson Wolf came to speak to our class when they were running for mayor.
Really?
Nelson Wolf was
Everybody-
actually an enemy of my father that
Every-
became big friends.
Yes,
Him
this
and
is-
Susan
I
Reed.
can't believe you just said that. No,
Him and Susan Reed.
I met Susan Reed.
I'm not a big.
And I
I
love
was on the grand
Susan.
jury.
I'm not
I
a big
love
Nelson
Susan
Wolf fan.
Howard
yeah.
Pete as well.
I'm not a big
She
Nelson
Bill
Wolf fan.
McMahon is a good man.
But when these people spoke to us at Alamo Heights High School in 1970, I'm a 79 graduate. Everybody went for Henry Cisneros, and he was very charming, and I loved the guy. He was really great. But then when Nelson B. Wolf spoke, I went, wait a minute. What Nelson B. Wolf said actually had more substance And I didn't know what to do. My last name being Pena. I said, you know what? I was like, but I
Pena,
and I didn't want
Pena.
and I didn't want anybody to know it was actually Morphin Nelson B. Wolf, even though I'm not a fan of his now. But at the same time, I thought he just had more substance than Henry. That's all. And Henry was very charming, very great speaker.
It was
Very charming. He's a very charming man.
The thing that got me scared about what's his name?
But he got
before?
corrupt. He had a lot of corruption situations.
No,
at HUD
he did.
when he became HUD secretary.
He did, and that's the thing. That's our big
So
problem.
it's just weird.
Now, the only thing I can say
But I liked him a lot.
about
I want to.
about
I
Henry-
would love. I'm one of those people that I love to listen to all opinions.
Yeah.
I'm not.
But-
I want to be diverse.
Okay, now one
so
time.
I want to hear what's your defense.
Okay, one time I was
Yeah.
at remember the little carnival or the rides are at right there on
On Broadway.
on Broadway.
Yeah, those
and they
like
moved
that.
it. They moved it. I remember I was there with my kids one time.
Thomas, that
Long time
album
ago.
ago?
Yeah.
The what? Yeah. Oh no, the one on Broadway where they had the carnival.
By Brackenridge.
Yeah, where you have the the
The
little
King
roller
William
coaster. Yeah.
Fair.
And they had the little
Yeah.
train going around. And I was there, and I saw Henry coming out of the parking lot, out of the woods. You know, his shirt was, he had no tie on, and
Uh-oh.
his jacket on, and his
He's doing blow or fuck.
and it was like he came out of the woods. I'm going.
That's Henry Cisneros. He's a
going,
nice, he's a great dude, man. He really
yeah,
was.
And I said, "Wow, how you doing, Mr. And then I met him again. I was at a breakfast at some hotel downtown last year doing a fiesta, and a friend of mine was there, and there was Henry and his wife talking and stuff, and sitting there, and I talked to him, and I like him. Everything he's ever done and everything else. Anyway, everyone has some kind of skeletons in their closet. But anyway,
Sure.
I want to talk.
We all
about,
do, baby.
Before we still got a couple more minutes here. I
Oh,
wanna
cool.
talk
Let's do
about
it. What you got? What you got? What you got?
Marijuana goes mainstream.
Hey,
Yeah, go
real
ahead.
quick, can I finish up real quick?
Yeah,
and
go
we'll
ahead,
get
go
into
ahead.
that?
Go ahead.
So,
I'll make sure to tip the food girl.
Oh, did you?
I'm
Okay.
sorry, guys. I
Go ahead,
burped.
go ahead.
Sorry, sorry. Go ahead.
So again, I just want to finish up the Dome Dirt thing, and then talk about real quick. It'll be real quick.
That's okay.
So, ultimately, the Dome Dirt got.
Oh yeah.
So it got built. The settlement happened. What do we do with all these sums of money?
I remember all those.
Big millions of dollars. My dad said, because my father was a man that thought that the children were the future. He taught youth football for 25 years.
Yeah.
He also was a special ed teacher, did a lot for the community, and he did a lot for the people.
Well, I got to tip Roxy a little more. Go ahead.
And he said, you know what? Because the neighborhood we live in, guys, who the hell cares about me? Who cares about my family? Why don't we just let the kids that live in that radius sign up so when they turn 18, they get a jump start in life? So I was one of those kids that got a check.
And
Dude,
really? So
I
what-
actually
what-
remember when this
so-
happened. He's talking
so-
real San Antonio history.
So did they give
Dude, you're
you,
blowing me
did they
away
give you
right now.
Oh, yeah.
scholarships? Did they
Yeah.
give you scholarships or something? What?
It wasn't a scholarship, but it was a jump
They had to come
start.
to all kind of
You
compromises.
got to
didn't they?
understand that type of money that we're getting
Yeah.
at a young age, living in the inner city, that's a lot
They
of
had to
money.
get, there was all
So-
kind of compromises
so-
to make the Alamo Dome happen. This
So
all
yeah.
about
how
making
much
the Alamo
money
Dome
did- how
happen.
much
Yeah.
money did
I
you all
totally
get?
remember this.
Huh?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I do.
About
I
three,
remember
four
when it all
grand.
happened. Yeah.
About 3-4 grand.
Really?
But you got to
Wow.
understand, for a kid living in that neighborhood,
That's huge.
that's a huge.
That's a huge amount of money.
That's huge.
Yeah. So
So it was all about just having a
it
jump
ended
start
up
in
being
life.
kind of a positive
could've-
thing overall, but it was still kind of a drag the way it went about. Is what
It-
I,
I
I
it-
didn't know they did
Yeah.
that. I
the-
didn't know they did
the-
that.
The drag was that for me that they ultimately still did it, and
We had to relocate on
and
whatever.
and
Yeah.
and again, like I said, my grandmother and many other people were lost because of
That's right.
what they wanted, and it was all about poverty.
And it was and there was the people that were established in that area the most that suffered the
But
most.
you got to understand, we
Wow,
are
that's
my brother and
crazy.
I.
That's
We
crazy.
come from a family of 10 brothers and sisters.
Mhm.
We went through all kinds of hell and stuff growing up, in
Oh.
Arizona, Phoenix, Colorado, parts of Texas, and stuff like that. And through all of it all, we all got a tough skin. We all understood how to survive. We all understood how to get along, how to work things out. And if it didn't work out,
We figured it out.
We figured it out. We weren't sitting there. We never really,
We never were woe is me people.
we did get handouts as far as clothing and food every now and then.
Every
especially
now and then, oh my God, it
from
was
the
great.
government. And we got clothing all the time from Salvation Army.
You got
and
canned
Goodwill.
chicken.
canned chicken. We got spam
awesome.
in 20-pound packs. you know?
Spam,
My mom would carve it up
powdered milk,
and call it some kind of animal. Oh,
powdered egg.
what are we having tonight, Mom? Rabbit. Okay,
Not
but
really
the
rabbit.
thing was this,
That's some good shit,
that
though.
it made us stronger, and I understand. Gotta put all those, and I understand that the
When she served us, she'd go ribbit, ribbit.
situation happened and stuff like that, and it's not so much that I'm deserving of getting this or getting that.
Chief, before you,
I'm going to earn what I got. I'm going to earn what I did. And if somebody gives me something and I get that because of a certain circumstance, that's fine. That's great. I'll use it to my advantage, but I don't expect it. If it doesn't come out, it doesn't show up.
Simple.
I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to say, well, I'm deserving of it, because some people feel like what, like me, I did Social Security for 40 years and then I just got screwed on it. Over 14,000.
I know, man.
And it
you
wasn't my fault.
You guys screwed up about $1,500 a year.
Yeah, and it was my fault because
that
but some stupid rule they made up because I decided to go a year earlier.
In 30 years from now, make good decisions on Social Security.
Yeah. So right. So anyway, all of that is we compromise. We all compromise. We learn
We're
to
Americans,
live,
man. We figured this crap out, man.
and we're not going to sit there and cry about it. We're going to do it, and
Yeah.
whatever life hits us. Well,
Because tomorrow
we're
we
gonna
dude, we
Cause-
live in COVID. We can't cry about nothing.
No, we're not going to cry about it.
Because tomorrow we still want to go fishing.
Yeah,
Hey,
right.
hey, real quick.
And I want to go play golf.
Hey, real quick,
Yeah.
because I'm gonna finish, and then I want to get to that.
Yeah.
It's just real
Okay.
quick. Do we got time?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So I finished up what I was saying about the dome dirt
It's an interesting story.
situation. That's the first thing my father tackled in San Antonio. He has a mural off of Aransas Avenue
Cool.
in the Denver Heights community. He did many things for the city. He was entrepreneur, special ed teacher, coached youth football for 25 years. Was a big role model in my life. A lot of it had to do with him just being a leader and just being a great leader into my life. But again, his voice was
It's
something.
resonating.
It was something that when people were to hear his voice, people would stop and listen. So that's something I always wanted to do. So when it came to wanting to do a podcast, this has been something I've been thinking about for the last maybe 3 years. And a lot of it has to do with, I've been told several different times from people like yourself when we met that, hey man, like, you ever think about it? And I'm like, I get so scared to,
There's nobody here. The audience is yourself.
yeah. And
Don't
that's why I noticed, and I want to be likable.
don't worry about that.
And I think as long as you're able to be yourself and have fun,
Yeah.
and I
Mhm.
think that it comes with it. So I'm glad that I've really been able to connect with y'all. I'm glad that
Yeah, you did a good job today, bro.
I'm really.
We'll get you a show.
We've
We'll
had
get you
other
on
we've
show.
had other new people, and we love our new folks. But sometimes we get new people, we feel a little trepidations about it. Not so much with you.
Well,
Yeah.
we want
So good job, seriously, good job.
Yeah. So again, guys, I'm glad.
Don't worry about it.
I'm
Yeah.
glad everybody liked me, and I'm getting
Well,
passionate.
I don't know
about
if
this.
they liked you, but
Hey,
you want to say
I gotta go.
liked
I'm gonna go
you.
tip the girls, and I gotta go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna say bye real quick. So I know we're towards the
Word.
end of the show.
Oh, you
So-
gotta pee?
Is that okay? I gotta go pee.
You got to pee.
I just want to say hola, hola, hola,
We'll start you off.
hola,
about the
hola,
can-
hola to all you folks out there.
We'll start off
I want
with
to say
cannabis.
CBD, on Nacogdoches Road,
Stay safe. 1880 Nacogdoches Road,
1880
Natural
Nacogdoches
Heights.
Road, 210-592-1060. And also, don't forget, we are right here at Pub Sports Radio.
Southtown
at
101.
Southtown 101. Go ahead, Steve. You got
They're open. They're open. I gotta go pee.
Open.
I love you all.
5 to 10. They're
Bye.
feeding and drinking. You go out and eat. You can eat out in the patio, and great food. Great food. I'm just going to close with the dosing with cannabis. We're always talking about cannabis, CBD oil. I just want to say one thing. Medical cannabis begins with pure CBD. And if you require more relief, introduce THC in microdoses. That's the part I don't understand. What's a microdose? A little hit? A couple of hits or what? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening tonight to Pod Sports Radio. Thank you for listening to Strange Nights. We had a great show tonight. We always do. We always do something crazy. And we didn't even talk about UFOs. And I had a bunch of stories about them, but
Damn.
don't worry about it. We always
Aliens?
there's all aliens. We always got stories about them. Aliens, ghosts, whiskey, women, whatever. This is about 180th, 179th, some shows. or
My
something like
sister
that.
got abducted by aliens, and so did my aunt, and my father met the devil.
Get out of You didn't tell us that. Talk about it right now.
And my
Go
aunt,
ahead.
and my aunt met the got possessed.
Really? Well, I don't want possession, but I do want to know about the abduction. What do they have? What was
You-
the abduction?
Abduction or abduction and devil.
Okay. Well, tell us about the abduction.
Okay,
We
so
got a UFO story, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead.
okay, guys, you sure you got time?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's not that long. So my sister, so she was probably maybe between the ages between 8 and 11.
Yeah.
Can't really remember.
Here in San Antonio?
This was at the outskirts of San Antonio. Her and my aunt were driving around. They were going into a location of which is one of my family members outside of the skirts of San Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much the drive should be anywhere between 45 minutes, maybe an hour.
Yeah.
They're driving probably as seems pretty long, so long that next thing you know that the light is now dark.
Yeah.
And remember, this is before cell phone stuff like that, so they can't really tell what time it is.
Yeah.
So they remember seeing a big flash in the light. In the sky at one point in time.
UFO story.
When they finally get to my father's family's house, when they finally get to my family's house, my father sees his sister, my sister. He says, "Where the hell are y'all? Where the hell have y'all been?"
How long were they gone?
They had been gone all day.
Okay.
They left during the day.
Yeah.
It is now 9-10 o'clock at night.
Wow.
And they said they remember a flash of light happening.
Yeah.
They just kept driving on this road.
Uh-huh.
Again, it's the outside skirts of somewhere in Texas.
I'm already spooked.
And again, they don't have any recognition.
Yeah.
But let me tell you this. They both, my niece and my aunt, had these markings.
Get out of here.
So both similar. Can't remember if it was a shoulder or a thigh or somewhere on the thigh, but they both had those same type of markings,
Really?
and they can't remember
Are they tiny markings or are they burn? What?
like a birthmark.
Wow.
But the time frame felt like 45 minutes,
Wow.
but it lasted literally had to been for hours because by the time
So
they-
did they try to relate anything or did they see anything?
Where did this happen? Because I was late in the
Here in
conversation.
San Antonio.
Here in
so
San Antonio.
so
Wow,
this is
wow.
the outside skirts of San Antonio.
Yeah.
All that happened was the family function. My family, my sister, and my aunt.
So they had missing time is what they had.
Yeah, for a long time,
Yeah. Yeah.
and they couldn't relate to even why they were so late,
Wow.
and then to even have those type of birthmark markings,
Yeah.
very similar.
And how long ago did that happen?
This was back in the day. My sister's 12 years older than me. My sister, if I'm 28, she has to be she's in her 40s.
In the 40s.
So how
Yeah.
to this day, how do they feel about that?
I mean, they had any other
do
reason?
they think about it or
anything
talk about it
else?
anymore?
My
Any
sister,
residual effects? Anything?
my aunt had passed away probably about 3 years ago. My sister
Yeah.
has very strong AI
Psychic. Yeah.
type of stuff.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law even jokes around with her,
Yeah.
saying that, hey, when the shit,
Almost like she's channeling some stuff, maybe.
well, my brother-in-law always says, hey, when the aliens invade us, at least we know we're good because they're going to save your ass.
That makes
first.
sense.
So
That actually makes more sense than you think. man.
real quick though, if I could tell you my exorcist story.
Yeah.
with
Go ahead. Go right ahead.
Of my aunt. So when my aunt was a young girl, this happened 2 occasions. So one time it was at school, and pretty much, in old Hispanic culture, there's been, some type of young women that have tried some type of witchcraft.
Yeah.
Say
Yeah.
if they didn't like a
Llorona.
yeah, say if they didn't like a certain girl. So they believe that this was performed on my my aunt.
An exorcist.
So
she's there, like, I
so
saw that.
this exorcist. So one day she was at home at school.
Mm-hmm.
She completely started to, her voice got deep,
Uh-huh.
was speaking languages that they couldn't even recall, and she
Yeah.
was not herself.
Wow.
They had to take her to the church, and they had to perform an exorcism.
Wow. What
And
church was this? You remember?
I can't remember, but we live not too far from somewhere on Nolan in the east side.
Mm-hmm.
And there was the second time was at home.
Yeah.
And across the street was the church, so that's where they had to perform the second exorcism.
Wow.
So she got possessed twice.
How long did it last? Do you remember?
It could have lasted anywhere between, let's say, 30 minutes to an hour.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I mean, and like I said, when you hear my mother tell you these stories,
Yeah, get some more. Yeah. Get some
I
more.
Interesting. She
Get
got
some more.
possessed.
Is your mom still alive?
yeah,
She got possessed twice. That's
Get
interesting.
some more information.
That's very
from her.
I
interesting.
guarantee you, if you hear these stories,
You know,
Yeah.
you hear that
Especially-
much.
Yeah.
especially
Good.
I'll wait till next time to tell you the story about
All right.
my father meeting the
Oh,
devil.
Okay. Good.
But if
Good.
you hear that,
Just do your thing. Just talk your thing, man.
All
you'll,
right. Cool.
you'll
Talk your
freak
thing.
out,
Well,
guys.
ladies,
I'm in.
that's incredible. Ladies and gentlemen,
Brent, you did a great job, bro. It's good to have
Guys,
you.
coming out.
Really great addition having you here.
Guys,
listening to
let's
Pod
sign
Source
up.
Radio.
Fist
This
bump.
is Strange Nights, and we're on every Wednesday at 9:00. You can hear us live on YouTube, and then we will be on YouTube all week. We got a camera right there. We got a great Victor in the back taking care of the paperwork and all. The
Way to go,
electronic stuff.
Victorio.
And I want to
Good
shout
job,
out to him.
bro.
And you'll also see us live on Facebook.
Hey guys, real
Hello.
quick, who you got? Tyson or Roy Jones?
And so what? What?
Tyson, Roy Jones.
Tyson, whoever that is, I don't know.
Is that a fight?
Yeah. you
Oh
know.
yeah. Well, these guys love to fight. They fight.
Real quick, who do
We
you
have
got?
one show where they do nothing but fights. Let me
Roy
tell you, and
Jones.
they talk about,
Roy Jones.
and they so anyway.
What?
Roy Jones.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
So
Oh, God.
you've been listening to Pod Sports
I like to
Radio.
see Tyson win, though.
.com, Strange Nights. My
Yes.
name is Udaldo Ipania.
And Steve Pena.
And Steve Benny right here. And then we have our guest, your guest over here,
Guys, I'm Sneaky Nick.
Sneaky Neek, also known as Armando
Mando.
Mando.
Mando
That's his space
and
name.
Batman.
And,
And you did a great job, bro. You were
all right,
terrific.
ladies and gentlemen, thank
Guys,
you so
thank
much.
y'all so
you can
much.
intro the music, Mr. Victor. Go
Victor,
right ahead.
thank you.
Guys,
Good night,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Guys,
Good night,
guys,
man.